Muddy Ant 763 with 25. Just got $37K in back pay from VA disability. Got a 23 Forte GT. Thoughts? What should I do with the $2K a month I'm getting? Currently going to college. Thinking about using it to move out of my parents. I'm 23.
What did you do? Can I just read that one?
Yeah.
You got a 23 Kia. Just got a 37K in back pay from a VA disability. Okay. Okay, so you got a Forte Kia is okay. Just drive that. Okay, so you bought yourself steady wheels. Drive that. Your plan with that car is drive that car until the fucking wheels fall off it. Okay, when you buy a new car and it's new and your plan is maintain it, oil change it, tires, brakes, wheels, whatever. Keep that fucking thing running and on the road for as long as possible. You have wheels forever. And if you spend 23, 24 grand, 30, 28 grand on a car, if you drive the car for 10 years, you drove it for $2,800 a year, you win. And then you're still left with a $6,000 piece in the end. So like that's the way you're supposed to look at that. Just keep. That's it though. Don't go buy yourself any more stupid shit. You got a decent head start. Salt away the money. I hope you get a decent rate. Go to DCU, guys. If you guys aren't fucking around with DCU for your auto loans, you're fucking crazy. That's digital credit union. That's where the nerds go to get. That's like a pain in the ass check. Go get pre-approved. It's hard to do. Auto loans should only be DCU or a credit union. But you're looking for a quarter point if you go to a credit union. DCU is going to beat the street by a point or two every time.
We got Mad Spliffle with the 20. Nick, kid that works for me just bought a mint 03 Lexus LS 430 with 160K miles on it for $5,000. Told him it was a solid move. Did I steer him wrong? Chuck on the Scuffed Realtor stream. Hell yeah, MD never dies.
Appreciate it. Thank you. No, thanks. Nah, he could have bought it for maybe like $38.50 or $42.50. But if it's a good color and the seats are nice and the car was like well maintained, I'm fucking LS4. Those cars are incredible.
Wait, how does that compare to the 400?
That's the one.
Oh.
The 430 is what the nomenclature changed from 400 in 1990. No. It's the same car.
Oh, okay.
430. Then it became 500, 580. It's just
that's the most classic that you can get.
It's the best. The 02 really is when they really started to get, like, I love the 97, 98 just out of looks with the big monoblock wheels. A rich friend of mine in high school had one. I used to drive us around in it. It was the coolest fucking thing. It was white. It was so fast.
97?
Yeah, 97 Lexus. We used to take it to fucking skiing. I was like, this is the coolest car I've ever seen in my life.
We got Jake R with 25. Hey Nick, I currently have a 13 Corolla with 70K miles. Been getting bored of it and want something fun. I found an 05 C55 with 100K miles on it for $6,500. Thoughts?
That's not bad. C55, you're gonna want to. With 100 on it, it's at that major service. You have a 90,000 major mile service on a C55. That's like $6,000 at a Mercedes dealership. You can kind of a la carte it yourself if you have a good Mercedes mechanic. Good piece. You're buying it at the bottom of the C55 is a fat car. Is it C? He didn't say C55.
C55.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. Go for it. I like those. I had a CL55. And I loved it. And I sold it for a lot. I made a lot of money on it.
We got Dublo with the 20. Hey Nick, my 2014 Subaru 35K miles just died. Engine issues related to heat, head gasket issues. Yep. I have 11K left in my loan. Do I fix it and sell it, or fix and keep it for years?
Yeah, unfortunately, when you're like 11K, this is a little bit of one of those precautionary tales. Like when you buy a loan on a loan on an old car with a really high major malfunction, like a head gasket blown. It's a $2,500 problem that you're just gonna have to suck out of the fucking bottom of your toilet, and you just have to eat it, fix it, pay for it, and get the fucking thing paid for, and then trade out of it into the first good deal that you see. You owe too much on that car. The car's worth 60. You're upside down in it too, which is double bad. I'm not trying to it sucks, but you got to fix it.
We got thin barbers with the 25. I just got an 06 RAV4 4-cylinder with 120K miles for $10,000, and then heard they burned oil after. Is selling it a priority, or is this going to be mucho bueno?
It should be fine. What 06 RAV?
06
for
RAV.
10?
For $10,000, yeah.
Jesus Christ. Must have been nice. It must have been a loaded XLE or something. You're fine. Don't worry about it. I heard they burn oil. Don't worry. Yeah, I heard the transmissions on the fucking 04 MDXs foul out. They're the longest running SUVs on the road. People are like this. Oh, the fucking transmissions get gummy on them. They're driving perfectly.
They're like tanks.
They're British tanks.
The ones you can't buy in
Yeah.
the desert.
Yeah.
With the Toyota trucks that you can't buy. They
Yeah.
run for $500,000.
Hilux, Japanese built Hilux.
So good.
We got Meester Man with 25. Yo, Nick, I'm going through the Scuffed Realtor experience, joining my pops on house showings. Makes me want to punch a hole through my truck steering wheel. What's the oldest Mazda 3 that's worth a damn? Camrys are expensive.
Yeah, 16, 17, 18, maybe 14, but I want it for $6 grand, $7 grand, $8 grand, $8 grand. I want one for $8,500 that's financeable. I want a cheap one that didn't know what they had, and I want it in a weird color with wheels. That's a custom built. Mazda owners are very weird. They're like poor Porsche people. Mazda owners are like poor Porsche people. Remember that. So when you look at Mazdas, try to find one that was spec built. The guy took care of it. He was a weirdo. It's the only brand I've ever seen where people take care of a $23,000 unit like it's $900,000. Very weird. Mazda's good.
Are Camrys expensive?
Camrys are 39 grand now. Camrys used to be 24. Still the best though. Camrys are still God's chariot. The real God's chariot.
Louis Lodging with the 22 Canadian. Hey Nick, bought a Volvo V70 2010. What do I need to be in the lookout for as in problems in the future? Also, nice to see Charles. Love from Quebec. Tabarnak de Crease.
Tabarnak de Crease.
Yes.
Okay.
Mudzi Tabarnak.
Z.
What does that mean?
It means it's like my father says it all the time. He's Canadian. He like yells it.
But yeah, Volvo V70 2010.
Timing belt water pump. Front of the motor comes off. I think it's got what, a T5? Fuck.
Is that a wagon?
A wagon. Yeah, V7. A nice rig. I don't know. Water pump. Top end. I think it's got a tie. I think it's a 5-cylinder motor. I'm really green on Volvo maintenance, man. But I can guarantee you your major mile services at around 90 or 110, 120 are going to require one job that costs you about $2,500. Do it and just keep driving the thing. The Volvo product's pretty good. I didn't think they lost their way at that point.
Barnesman with the 25. I'm in love with wagons, but currently don't have the cash to buy new. Do you know of any good years for Volvo or other makes for a reliable wagon and roundabout prices? Thank you from the George Bush Center for Intelligence.
Yes, thank you. Good wagons. 2011, they were pricey. 2008, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 Mercedes E-Wagons, big maintenance bills though, just a heads up. The Volvo was the V70 wagon, the 98 V70 wagons are kind of dope. They're growing on me. The guy in the studio on the side of us has two matching dope green V70 wagons. The Buick Roadmaster, 96 Buick. That'd be cool. What do you say? Yeah, Buicks are the best. No, the 3800 Buicks are the best.
Really?
Oh yeah.
3800?
Oh yeah. That's the they call those the motor. The Buick you had.
Yep.
You're driving forever.
I loved it.
Buick's a brick shit house. Buick wagons, try it. Mid 90s, I know. Mid to late 90s, go for it. Not crazy. Not all-wheel drive though.
We got Marty McFly with the 50 bones. I work at...
TSX wagon. I'm sorry. TSX wagon. What the fuck am I saying? Acura TSX. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. TSX wagon. Best wagon in the world. I buy them for friends.
We got Latacrete Hydro Band with 25. What's up, gentlemen? Love the stream. Nick, I'm looking at an 09 S80 3.2 with 91K. Listed for 9,800.
No. Pass. Yo, completely pass. The S80s are trash. S80s are garbage cars.
We got Humby Bumby with a 25. Nick, just totaled my 99 Accord. Huge bummer. I'm in between a 11 or 12 TSX wagon or an 06 Lexus LS 340 or 430. Excuse me, dyslexia. Love them both almost equally. Have roughly 12.5K to spend. What do you think?
If you're driving more miles, it doesn't really matter. The gas mileage is going to be like 20, 21, 4, and like 16, 24 and 17. If you're driving more miles, you might want to go with the TSX. If you're fat, if you're heavier than 200 pounds, you're going to want to go with the LS. I hope that's the answer. Either way, I mean, it's a nice $10,000 car.
We got 20 from Fad. Miss you so much, Charles. MD never dies. Nick, I have 10K in a 2012 Mazda 3 with 160k miles. Wanted to get Tacoma. What year and what price am I looking for? Thanks.
No, it's gonna base your payment. I mean, what's your palette for a car payment? Let's try to keep that car payment low. I think the car payment I love to hear people say is $325. It's just a manageable car payment for what I've seen. People never really fuck themselves. You start getting to that 400, then you say why not 500? Then you say why not 600? But $375, $325 to $375 buys you 16, 17 grand. It's gonna buy you it's gonna buy you like a 2010 Tacoma. Same year, which isn't an exciting buy, but it's a safe buy. So that's what I'd like to see. Whatever you can get. Your digital credit union allows 3-4 grand down. 3 or 4 grand down and get yourself into like a nice small baby car payment. That'd be nice. And it doesn't matter. A 2010 looks just like a 2020. It looks like just like a 2016. So it doesn't matter. You can get a 2016 for 21,000 or for 19,000, or you can get a 2010 for fucking 10 grand or 9,800. And that's just the same fucking truck, guys.